Cannot learn English anymore? Feel stuck and spending plenty of time you can't see the result that you want? Trust me, I had the same problem and I felt completely overwhelmed with this English, lots of books, different exercises, mundane daily routines, so on. I felt like the efforts that I put are not equivalent to the results and I felt utterly frustrated. But there is nothing to be scared of, because all of the problems have one simple scientific explanation: intermediate plateau. And each and every language learner goes through that plateau, and the biggest problem is that the process of overcoming that plateau is completely gray area. And there is no clear transition, from B2 to C1. It's a process. That's why people usually feel frustrated, because they seems like understand casual speech, they can maintain the simple conversation, they can read the books, but when it comes to speaking about these topics, a lot of problems manifest. So today we're gonna speak with you about the things that you probably do wrong that prevents you from getting the desirable results. And also, I will give you some advices how to overcome that plateau. So if you're interested in that, continue watching this video.
Mistake number 1. Your learning activities are not structured. You have so many books, notebooks, list of the words, apps, websites, YouTube channels, but you have no clear picture in your head what exact activity you should do today.
Absence of the plan is probably the main reason you have this feeling of perplexity. You do this and that, but you do it ineffectively. You tend to forget something easily. And this is the main privilege of the courses, because here you have the clear structure, your lessons and your homeworks, and you do that and you feel like you're improving and things like that. I don't say that, learning with a plan is much better than learning without the plan, but it has something to do with our feelings, with our emotions, and as you may see, feelings exert a huge impact on our results. The next thing that you probably do wrong: you do not speak enough time. In order to overcome the plateau, I suppose that your speaking activities should make at least 80% of all your English learning routine. And in order to improve your speaking, there are different ways to do that. But as I said in my previous videos, the best way to do that is to start your blog, as I started, because it helps a lot. And you look for the information, you prepare the information, you speak about some information, and it really can help you to develop that skill of turning your thoughts into the words. And another activity that can help you to improve your speaking, this is while you are reading something or while you are listening to something. After that, you should try to explain everything that you read or explain everything that you heard, because the biggest point of listening and reading, this is getting the information, right? And if you are able to produce this information, it means that you listened to something carefully, you read something carefully. And I remember when I was trying to improve my speaking, and actually I do that for now, I try to get some information like from my subjects at school, from the biology or physics, and I try to read the article or listen to the lecture, and then I try to explain everything that I got from this lecture or this article, because this is the biggest point. You try to get the information, you try to produce the information. It's the easiest, the fastest, and the most effective way to improve your speaking skills. The next thing that can make you feel stuck in the language, this is not understanding what words you should learn. And I understand this situation, I had the same problem, and my advice is that you should probably concentrate on the words that somehow related to the topics you are interested in. For example, I'm interested in marketing, YouTube, that stuff, and also I'm interested in the sciences like the physics and astronomy. So I try to expand my vocabulary in these topics because I like to speak about these topics, so that I can easily integrate my new vocabulary in my speech. And this is the biggest point. That's one idea how you can expand your vocabulary, and another way to expand your vocabulary, this is preparing for the exams. Really, I can say that this is really great advice, because while you are preparing for the exam, you have specific books, you have specific apps that can help you to expand your vocabulary. Of course, you will concentrate on different words while you are reading something or while you are listening something, especially if you have B2 level. You will find different new and complicated vocabulary in the books or in the podcasts. And the biggest point here is that you shouldn't feel overwhelmed with that new words. Develop the skill of priority, alright? Just concentrate on the words that you think you should learn. Don't try to learn each and every word, because in this way you will feel overwhelmed. The next thing is really important, so please pay close attention to that, because I will speak about the grammatically correct pronunciation and probably beautiful accent. I suppose that this is number one skill that can easily shift you from the B2 to the C1 or C2 level, because you know guys, while you speak with the correct pronunciation and with specific beautiful accent like American accent or British accent, people start to perceive your speech in completely new level. And you know, in some cases, person cannot have this stock of beautiful words and well-developed listening skills, but while he or she speaks with this beautiful accent with correct pronunciation, you start to listen to the person and you feel like, wow, I also want to speak this way. And sometimes these people seems like they have the level that is higher than they really have. Pay close attention to the right pronunciation and to the specific accent. Of course, accent is up to you. You can improve it, you cannot improve it, but actually I think that having a beautiful accent, having a specific accent, this is something that can really improve your English. And guys, my next advice, how you can go through that intermediate plateau: start to prepare for specific English tests or specific exam like TOEFL, IELTS, Duolingo, things like that. Because while you're preparing for the exam, you do specific tasks. You try to improve your vocabulary related to the exam. You try to improve your listening skills while you are trying to do these exercises from this exam, your speaking skills, because you have your specific questions and you have to answer to these questions for some time. So that's really interesting. Your preparation is somehow your English study routine. For example, for now I'm preparing for the Duolingo exam, as I said it to you in the previous videos, and it helps me a lot, because every single day I should deal with different exercises in English, and it helps me to stay on track and improve different areas of my English. For example, my favorite exercise in Duolingo, this is writing the sentences in 1 minute to describe the picture. Oh my gosh, that's really complicated. But thanks to this exercise, I trained my skills of writing, and it helps me a lot. It exerts a huge impact on my writing skills and other skills in English. So think about it. Actually, your exam can be your another goal that will motivate you to stay on track and do different exercises every single day, because exams, it's something that you should pay your money for. So think about it. And my last advice for today that probably will help you to go through that intermediate plateau: start to integrate English in your real life. Start to study new topics, new fields in the English language. For example, since I'm studying at school for now, I try to find some topics from, you know, the biology or math in English language. And in some situations, English explanation is far easier than explanation in my native language, in Ukrainian language. So think about it carefully. Maybe you're interested in some fields like, you know, the management. Start your free course on Coursera. I talked about that in the previous videos, and because that's really important advice that can help you to shift to the new level of English. So think about it. Okay guys, that was everything for today. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that after watching this video you will have the clear picture of what you should do in order to go through that intermediate plateau, and you will stop feel this frustration that you are not improving and things like that. Write the comment down below with your specific advice. What do you usually do in order to improve your English? I suppose that your advice will be extremely important for other language learners and for me as well. So see you in the next video.